Hey y'all! Alright, so in today's episode, there was a lot of crocodile tears, a lot of shenanigans, and somebody actually popped off and hit somebody else in the face. But anyway, in the first part, Will was being put laid to rest, and everybody was talking about how wonderful he was. Like, Marlena brought up the point that she wasn't too happy that she became a great grandmother at Will's age, but I mean, that's how it was. And Kate brought up the fact that she loved that he was a writer, and Lucas loved that even though I was about to say Sonny, even though even though Will and him didn't have the best relationship, like he brought up how him and T got tickets to Green Day and they had backstage passes, but then Will knew that his dad needed him, so they went to play basketball instead, and Lucas was just like, yeah, I knew my son and I had that bond. He was my best friend. And even Sammy was like, yeah, we had Will at a young age and we had the struggles, but his smile and his spirit were amazing. And when Sonny went up, Sonny was like, don't go to bed early because if you're too late, you won't get the chance like what I'm doing. Because of all their stories, I feel for Sonny, just because I feel like, you know, he was angry at Will for the longest time. And when he finally realized that they should work on their marriage, Will's dead. And like I said, I feel bad for the guy, but it's like, well, a lot of y'all are telling me it's TV, why you tripping? So I ain't trying to be all emotional and crazy like that, y'all. So I apologize if I come off like it's the real world when it's really not. But hey, at least y'all watching my commentaries, right? Anyways, I was getting annoyed because Abigail was like, oh, I don't feel good. Why don't you be talking for Will? And it went straight to Ben, and then it gave the flashbacks of Ben killing Will. And as a person, I'm like, you fucking slick, boo-boo. Like, of course you don't want to be an obvious suspect by not showing up to the funeral, but you show up anyway. So I'm just like, you know what? Ben's playing his cards right. He's playing, you know, trying to stay under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really trying to get away with murder. And I just feel like, why the fuck would you be at the funeral if you a murderer anyway? But you smart there, boo-boo. So I'm gonna give you that. And Kayla was with her mama at the hospital, and then Steve came in and was like, oh, I need to talk to your mama, and she was like, nah, like, my mom needs to rest, don't be asking her questions about Bo. But Steve did it anyway, and that's when I got a little irritated. I was just like, really, dude, like, your wife just basically said, leave my mama alone, but you still bugging her, and he kind of beat around the bush and was like, oh, you about to get out of here, but then Caroline was like, don't you still need to find Bo, what you doing? So he kind of insisted her to ask him to ask her questions. And so she was like, okay, I'm going to try one more time. And when she had her little vision thing, she was basically saying like, oh yeah, I see that it's dirty. And then there was something in Spanish that she said. And I think Steve took it as, okay, he could be either in Mexico, he could be in Central America, he could be in Spain, but that's already a key. And after Will's funeral, Kayla and Steve's son, that one boy, I don't know his name. I don't watch the show like that anyway. But he was at, like, the shopping center, and then Bo, or not Bo. Who's Bo? Like, I don't know who Bo is, but can y'all let me know who that is, really? Because I don't know who that is. But Steve ran into his son at the shopping center, and his son was like, oh, are you leaving again? And the dad was like, yeah, to go look for your Uncle Bo, because your grandma gave me some info. And I guess the son, he looked pissed off. He was just like, you leaving again? Really? So, that was that. And, what else happened today, girl? Like, well, at the end, oh, no. What am I talking about? So, my highlight of this episode was, that dude, Andres, what's his name is? That one dude who's a Demira. He went into the restaurant with everybody where after Will was laid to rest. And he started running his mouth, talking shit. And that's when Will's grandfather decked him in the face and was like, you're not supposed to be here. You be framing people. You pulling that bullshit. And everybody was just like 1 versus 100. Like trying to swarm at his ass. And everybody tried to pull Will's grandfather back. But that was my highlight because that bitch got decked in the face, honey. And this is what I've been looking for a while. Like, I don't feel like a lot of people be getting decked in the face or people be popping off or just going crazy. But for once, I got entertained for once. So, thank you, writers, for letting me somebody get bitch slapped in the face. Because, you know what? I live for the drama, honey. And At the end was when Sonny went back to Will's gravesite and he saw the plaque, William Robert Horton. And apparently Will's a year older than me. And I was like, really? 1992, boo-boo? Okay, I'm 1993. So at least I know his character, death and birth, you know. So that was cool. And then Sonny started crying. And then, you know, cliffhanger. That was that. So for me, I just feel like this episode officially like closes Will. Like I just feel like his character is officially like gone. Like on America's Next Top Model, when a girl fades, I just think that's Will, and it is what it is with how he left the show or what Guy Wilson or Chandler was doing, but that's just how the cookie crumbles, right? And this is the end of my video, so I just want to say thanks for watching. Give me that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And leave me comments below what you think about today's episodes. Can y'all catch me up on things that I haven't said yet? Because I haven't really been watching as active as I should, but we'll see. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!